noise.
Alrighty, we are back once again with some more Honkai Star Rail. A lot later than I would have wanted to start, but we are here nonetheless, and we're moving. Oh gosh, I'm hitting a bunch of stuff. So I went ahead and did my assignments. Off stream. So now we are going to try and do our dailies, and we should be able to do these fairly easily. Again, I don't know if we're going to do any of the missions like the actual missions, just because I want to be somewhat awake when I do them. Obviously we can't go too late tonight, hopefully, because I have work tomorrow. Today, whatever you my brain just shut off for a second. That's awkward. But whatever floats your boat, I guess. I don't know. We've got to find the door making the noises, and we already know what that is because that was the exact same one we did yesterday. So we're just going to go through all this and then go back and talk to what's his name. Oh, we have full Trailblazer energy too. So the real question is, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, are we going to pull for Argenti, whatever his name is? Are we going to try and pull for him or not? And if we do, how much are we going to put towards him? So, you guys are going to have to let me know your thoughts in the chat. Why, can I synthesize? No. Oh, there it is. And we've got to inflict weakness break 5 times. Well, that's going to happen just by osmosis. By doing the dailies. Honestly, I'd really rather have Hanya than Argenti, just because, you know, a good support character is a good support character, and I'm just going to throw this on auto battle. We were also uploading The Last of Us Part 1 of the Let's Play, and that has been uploading all day. So I believe I made a community post about it. And the premiere is going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I should have enough time to hop in the chat, hang out with everybody before work starts tomorrow. So, you know, if you haven't already, go ahead and I think you can look in the community tab or something along that line. Click that notify me button if you want a notification when it does go live. So I really am looking forward to that. I was more quiet in the Let's Play because there's a lot of dialogue, and I don't really like to talk when there's like dialogue happening, unless it's just like, you know, you're idly walking around. But at the beginning of the game, I think it's kind of important to just really get immersed, like have that immersion, and just sort of have that experience there. I didn't really talk a whole lot. I'm sure as the game goes on, you know, obviously you'll have more chances to speak and everything. So that's sort of what we're thinking there. I still haven't recorded the second part. But yeah, feel free to check that out. Like I've mentioned before, it's a game that I've really looked forward to bringing to the channel and everything. So, you know, like I've said before, I'm really looking forward to that. Also looking forward to Ruan Mei, who I'm trying to save for. So, you know, you can look at it really one of two ways, where, you know, any pity that I have on this banner will go towards Ruan Mei. So if I don't get Ruan Mei, if I get a 5-star, that's even better because my pity will be higher, but I have to also take those resources towards a character potentially that I don't even really want in Argenti. So, you know, it's just kind of a dicey situation. So, like, he's a good character. I don't know. I just don't want him. I don't really like his character as of right now. Like I said, you know, we haven't played the companion mission, and I'm sure that the companion mission is going to, you know, give you a little bit more background and everything. Like, I didn't know if I was going to get Huohuo. And then I played like the Huohuo missions, and I was like, oh my god, I love Huohuo so much. So, you know, we just have to just play it and see, and hopefully one day when I'm not just absolutely exhausted and I can mentally remember everything that happens, then yeah, sure. Then we'll do that. We'll also do the Boulder Town stuff. I need to check how long the Boulder Town stuff is going to last. Hopefully it'll last the entire length of the back half of 1.6? Is that what long? 1.6? I think that's right. I'm obviously trying to do a little bit better about, instead of waiting until the end of an hour and a half, 2-hour stream of sort of mentioning other things towards the beginning that I normally mention at the end. So if you do want to keep up with streams and sort of going live, videos, everything like that, you know, check out the community tab that is on the channel. That's one of the better ways to check. I try and keep that updated as much as I can. That's where I normally post like the schedule, or, you know, just try and figure out, hey, am I going to stream at this time? Or what do you guys think about this? I do put polls there as well. So if there's a game that you want to see or questions you have, literally anything, you can ask them there, and then or obviously you can put them in the comments of whatever video as well, and then I'll get around to answering them. But you should also follow the channel Instagram, which I have linked in a couple of videos. I will, once this stream is posted to YouTube as a actual video, I will also link the Instagram account in the description. So be on the lookout for that. The more people that follow that, I'll actually be, inclined to post on it and post updates, stories about what's happening along that line. And then obviously it's a more direct way to interact with me too. Like I've mentioned, every time somebody comments or interacts with anything, I try and get back in touch with them if I can. Or unless somebody's trolling me or flaming me or something, obviously. So that's an option as well. It's a direct way to get in touch with me. And also another way to figure out what's happening on the channel and sort of what to look forward to. But all of those links will be in the video description. They're also on the About Me of the channel, so check those out. In lunar flame. But we're kind of destroying right now.
Gather as one. Human creations.
Ooh.
In lunar flame. Blade of
moon. Oh, get wrecked, scrub. Whoa has that dog in her, for real. Okay, so we definitely broke the weakness 5 times. Leveled up to level 67. That's huge. So what we're going to do is we're going to heal.
The moon shines on its truth.
Let's see, is there like a little purple thing we can smack in here? And, oh, there is out here. Excellent. Boom. Look at us go. I'm just trying to get these credits and these little materials. So we're doing all right there. There's another one over there. I'm not really sure. Oh, that's the what's it called? Okay, so let's take a look at Fushwin's traces. Go ahead and level her crit rate up. Well, I guess we shouldn't have done that. We should have done this. That's awkward. I wasn't even paying attention. And then we're going to level that all the way up. Okay, so we are 1 short, but we also need the thing from the Echo of War. So what we're going to do is we're going to go talk to Pom Pom, who's going to have some goodies for us. Ooh, I don't know if we can talk to Pom Pom.
Wow, you're finally back! Have you ever heard of a...
Oh god, I didn't want to start doing this now. Oh.
Washtopia's only clean the exterior of the train, and they do a great job too. However, since you only just got back, why not? Okay. How is everything?
Okay, so we can do the Trailblaze level thing. That's good. Okay, because I didn't want to... Did they change Pom-Pom's VA, or have I not heard Pom-Pom speak in so long?
How is everything? If you're ready, let's head to the Washtopia. All right.
Okay.
Do you know if there's a training room on the Express? I figured you folks fight nasty. I've decided.
Okay, let's talk to, I guess, March, if everybody's out here.
The annual Express spring cleaning.
Oh, it's been a while. The Astral Express needs periodic cleaning and maintenance. It's home to the whole crew, after all. Let's take good care of it.
There's Dawn.
Welcome back. Ah, yes. I intend to participate in the efforts as well.
Long time no see. How have you been? Indeed, it's about that time. I guess that explains why Pom-Pom is in such a hurry.
Let's talk to March again.
The annual Express spring cleaning? I love tidying rooms. I'll clean everywhere as best I can.
I love March. She's just so wonderful and flamboyant and just amazing. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Echo of War again. If you have not been this far in the game, I advise you avert your eyes now. So you have been warned. Now I can't remember if... I want to say we beat it on auto battle with this team. I'm just going to put it on auto battle and see what happens. Let's see, what are some other updates that I have for you guys? So, I do have some Lethal Company in the crock pot cooking up with that, so I recorded, I don't know, probably about an hour or more today. So what I'll probably do is I'll make that a highlights video of some sort. And I don't know exactly when that'll be posted, but it will be posted at some point, so that's something to look forward to. We will also be... Well, my goal is to also, when I finish The Last of Us Part 1, the Let's Play, maybe doing some sort of grounded mode or permadeath run, which is going to be extremely frustrating. Yeah, it's going to be just awful, let's be honest. There are certain parts of that game that I just do not like. Because they're hard. Especially on grounded mode. Grounded mode, there's no listen mode. There's very little healing. There's very little ammunition. Craftables, I mean, it's just so much more difficult. So it's going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble. But it'll be, I guess, a good time for you. Not as much of a good time for me. But that's okay. It's all about the experience. As long as you guys are having fun, that's all that matters, right? So that skill should take her out there. And then we're going to get to stage 3.
So devils, I'll crush them all.
That's clutch for that huge one stack. We're starting to get too good, guys.
Try harder.
But yeah, I mean, I might stream some Lethal Company. I might, you know, it just really depends on how it works out. But I'll try and do Lethal Company. I do, like I said, have some footage from where I played today. Eventually we'll get some more parts of The Last of Us Part 1 cooking on the channel, so that'll be fun. So we do have some exciting things coming up, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that as well. The other night we had a really good stream. We had some good interaction with the chat. Had some good discussions. So obviously, if you do want to be a part of that, you know, best ways to subscribe, turn the notification bell on, so that way you are able to be notified when we do go live, when any new uploads come out, as well as, like I mentioned earlier, following the Instagram account and the tab, which will be linked. The Instagram will be linked in the video descriptions from now on, and the community tab is just on the channel. So if you don't see it in your home feed, just go to the channel and look. And if you do enjoy watching these streams and you say, oh, well, you know, I want a little bit more Honkai content, just can't get enough, we do have a Honkai playlist on the channel, and we obviously do have a past streams playlist as well. So if you want to see what's been happening with the streams, good day. How much did they add? Like 20 levels to the pass? They must have. Did these complete all photo subjects, complete all matches in the Boulder Town Martial Exhibition. Okay, we have 15 days for that. Well, we've done all of these. I mean, I guess we could synthesize consumables 10 times. That shouldn't be too... Yeah, that shouldn't be too crazy. We can do that, was it 8 more times? Just go to something like dirt cheap. And that didn't even cost anything, I don't think. Oh yeah, we're in good shape, gang. So we get a Star Rail pass. There we go, that's pretty nice. So we'll smack that, get some credits, because we need them desperately. I believe there's something over here we can smack as well. Yeah, there is. Smack that. Oh, I forgot this one over here. How did I miss this one? It was right in front of me. Then we should be able to run up here and touch base with that What's it called? Space Anchor. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go... Actually, we're going to go back to the preservation calyx. And we're going to try and get the rest of the stuff that we need for Fushuen.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
But yeah,
Together as one. Human creations.
we need a poll, we need some sort of answer one way or the other. You know, do we pull for Argenti or in Argenti's banner with the hopes of getting Hanya? Or do we just save for Ruan? I'm kind of partial for just saving for Ruan Mei. But if you guys want me to put a couple of pulls towards Hanya, then my hands are tied, obviously. Okay, so we have what we need for the last little bit of her ult. We just don't have enough credits. So now the question is this the time where we try and pull for Ruan Mei? I mean, not Ruan Mei. Try and pull for Hanya. I mean, we've got 39 pulls. And then obviously we're going to get more in the Embers exchange. We're going to get about 5 of those. And then we've got 300 in the Oniric shards. I guess while we're here, we might as well take a look and see what we pull with the standard banner. So let's just do that. See what we get. I mean, at best it's going to be a 4-star. Probably won't even be that. Oh, we got March. Let's go. I love March. That's actually clutch. I really like March. So March is now Eidolon 2. Her first one, every time she freezes a target with her ult, she regains 6. And then upon entering battle, she grants a shield equal to 24% of March 7th's defense plus 320 to the ally with the lowest HP, lasting for 3 turns.
My past is gradually coming to light.
Memory of you, memory of it, memory of everything, never forget again, never forfeit again, never forget again, and then just like this always. So under the protection of the shield, they gain equal HP equal to 4% of their max HP plus 106. That's not too bad. Talent's counter effect can be triggered 1 more time each turn, so she gets 3 counter attacks instead of 1. Damage dealt by the counter increases by an amount that is equal to 30% of March 7th's defense. That's... if you build her defense pretty high, That's not too bad. Okay, so we just got that Eidolon for March from the standard banner. So the question now, like I've asked before, is do we go and try and pull for Argenti? I would do Silver Wolf, but apparently the pity for the second banner, the character Event Warp only goes towards the character Event Warp. You want to have to go for the main character Event Warp, not the second one. At least that's what I heard. So I would rather pull for Silver Wolf. I'd be more inclined to pull for Silver Wolf and then get Hanya, hopefully. But that pity would only go towards whatever character would be in the second slot. So I would have to pull for Argenti in order to get the pity for Ruan Mei, if that's what I end up doing at all. So I don't know, is it worth trying to pull for Hanya and then accidentally getting Argenti? Because I'll just tell you guys right now, I'm only putting at most 10 pulls in. I'm only going to put 10 pulls in. So it's up to you guys if you want me to try and pull for Hanya. Because Hanya will be on other banners, I'm sure. And I didn't get links in the last run either. I think it was with Fu Xuan. Yeah, it was with Fu Xuan. I didn't get links either. So if you guys want me to try and pull for links, obviously, not links, excuse me, Hanya, then just put in the chat. Or if you're watching this post stream, leave a comment below and tell me who you think I should pull for. Ooh, stay away, stay away, stay away. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Don't want none. Don't want none. Don't want none. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Should I be farming those enemies? Probably. Do I feel like dealing with them right now? Nope. I do not. Let's look at the traces. Okay, so like I said, we do need money for Fu Xuan. Simulated universe resets in a day, so we can't get the credit boost from that. And I think we've cleared all of the simulated universe. Yeah, so we've cleared that at max. We should have cleared this at max. Yep. We've obviously cleared world 6. Didn't mean to do that. We've cleared world 5, world 4, and I'd imagine we've definitely cleared world 3. Yeah. The only thing we have left is Swarm Disaster, which I guess you could clear, but I don't really know if we want to right now. Again, it's 1 a.m., bro. You know, like, we can only get so crazy. I might honestly just farm the Butt of Treasures. Because how much do you even get from this? 24,000. So if we do 24,000 times 6, that's 72. Times 2, that's 144,000. But we're using our Trailblaze fuel for that and we only have 10. I mean, obviously we have Stellar Jade, but we're not using the Stellar Jade for that. I wonder, can you buy fuel in like the Embers exchange? No, I think it's in the... Yeah, you get 2 fuels. And then you get credits. Okay. $80 of 80 available. If I were to just... that would cost $9.60. I mean, how much do these cost? You know what? We're just gonna go with the credits. So now, oh yeah, we've got a ton. We have a ton of credits now. So we've maxed everything out of Fu Xuan except her basic attack. So is there anything that we can upgrade on Arlen? No, he needs ascension materials, I think. Yep, he does. So we need to use this stagnant shadow twice. In order to level Arlen up. And then we have Don Hung. I know we talked about Don Hung yesterday. Don Hung's kind of a sleeper, bro. Like, pretty good free-to-play option. I mean, he's like the 3rd character you get, so if you build him right, pretty stacked, honestly. Asta is on this banner with Argenti, Hanya, and Lynx. So, I mean, if we were to get another Asta Eidolon, we could get the ultimate up by 2. And charging stacks lost in each turn is reduced by 1. That would be kind of huge, honestly. That would be kind of huge. That's really good. Number 2 is really good. And then Aurora Bliss, or Aurora Bliss, Aurora basks in beauty and bliss is pretty good too. Let's see, what does this do? I mean, obviously we've got the Trailblazer. I really wish that they had classes. Because, like, maybe I want a class. I'm not saying that, you know, anybody would. But maybe I want to have a class with the Destruction Trailblazer. Instead of the Fire one, you know. So then I don't have to, like, change the light cone and then change the gear and all that other stuff, you know. Okay. Su Shang has a lot of traces. A lot of them, actually. I do want to level Little Zila up. But I think we need to definitely stick with... Definitely Fushuen, and Huohuo. Maybe we can actually level Huohuo up. We can get Huohuo to level 79. Can we level Huohuo up to level 80? This game looks great on PC. I just saw it. It does. You should play it, bro. Ow, shoot. Instead of knocking my noggin on everything. Mobile game of the year, baby. That got us, what did that get us? It was either 800 or 1600 Stellar Jade. It may have been both, honestly. Okay, we've been thumbing around through that for a minute. So again, well, hold on, let's go back. I don't know, guys. Is it worth trying to pull for Argenti? To try and get Hanya. That's the only thing that I'm after is Hanya. So, I mean, I'm not really after Argenti. And really, I just want Hanya because of Susie. Let's be honest. I think if you build Hanya very well, Hanya is really good. I do think that them putting Hanya with Dan Heng in the trial was a very good decision. A very good decision. Because Dan Heng does well with speed teams. He would obviously get the speed with Hanya's ult and extra damage. And you're probably going to burden whoever you want to attack. So, I mean, it just is a no-brainer to use Hanya with Dan Heng. I think Hanya was just built for Dan Heng characters in general, because you have Imbibitor Lune, who really benefits from Hanya's skill point recursion and skill. And then even regular Dan Heng, I mean, he gets his talent from Hanya's ult, benefits from Hanya's skill as well. I'm starting to think you could make a pretty busted speed team. Maybe have... Oh gosh, I mean, if you had Asta, Hanya, and Yukong... Oh my god, I mean, that's a lot of speed. Like, that is a lot of speed. Because you have Asta ult, that gives your whole team speed. Hanya ult, that gives a single target speed and damage. And then I think Yukong's Eidolon gives everybody, like, one of her Eidolons gives like 10% speed boost or 20% speed boost. I don't even know. But you get like a 65. Hold on, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. I don't remember what her stuff does. So skill, she gets 65%, at least at the level that we have it now, which is 7. Eidolons, though. Star of the battle increases the speed of all allies by 10% for 2 turns. Okay, that doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter. Okay, that's kind of clutch for the roaring bowstrings, though. but you just Yukong skill. If you don't have a skill, you can attack into Hanya's burden, get recursion on a skill point. So essentially you'd get 65, at least with what we have now. You have 10% speed for 2 turns, 65% attack, and then you have Dan Heng being stupid fast, Asta giving another attack boost with her skill. You're probably going to hit Hanya's burden, get another skill point back. Dan Heng's probably going to be using his skill and ult most of the time. And then Hanya's probably going to put burden down and then use her basic attack. Because I don't know if she puts burden on another enemy, if it stays. I don't know. That's a good question. If anybody knows, put that down in the chat. But yeah, Hanya's ult would work really good with Dan Heng because of his when he's the target of an ally's ability. It increases his whatever this is, res pin. Ignore part of the enemy's target resistance to corresponding damage type. So if you're attacking anything with wind, this is your dude. Yeah, that's your dude for sure. And then really, I think if you just want a super speedy team, because Dan Heng's kind of fast as he is, unless my relics are speeding him up. I don't really think they are. He's got a little speed here. It's like 1 speed. Like 110 speed. But if you used Arlen, you could just spam roaring bowstrings. You could spam Asta's ability. Do a lot of damage with Arlen, obviously. And then you should be so fast. Maybe you just outspeed everything. Because you're getting a 65% boost with roaring bowstrings. You're getting a ton of attack with obviously Arlen stuff, because he's going to use his skill hurt himself. So I know we've done that math in previous streams. I don't really know if I'm going to do it again. And then you're getting, what's Asta's stacks look like? Deals 45%. Okay, it might be in her talent. Gains 1 stack of charging for every different enemy hit by Asta, plus an extra stack if the enemy hit has fire weakness.
Oh.
For every stack of charging Asta has, all allies' attack increases by 14% up to 5 times. So that's 70% attack boost from Asta using her skill. And then you have 65% attack boost from Yukong.
What should I observe?
If you have Arlen, he can do 54% more damage if he is 54% lower. So that's like 160 something. And then his light cone gives him 40 extra if he's low. So that's like 200 something extra damage. And then Hanya's burden adds a ton too. I don't remember exactly what her... What does her skill do? Deals physical damage equal to 120% of Hanya's attack. Applies burden. Ultimates, blah blah blah. Allies will immediately recover 1 skill point. Okay, it's gonna be your talent. When an ally uses a basic attack on an enemy with burden, the damage dealt increases by 15%, lasting for 2 turns. So you're looking at probably like 230 extra damage. If she uses her ult on Arlen, let's just do that all the way. Okay, well, this is going to go up based on her traces, right? But let's just say level 1. That's 260, 270, based on my rough math, extra damage that Arlen would be doing. And that's not counting his Eidolons. That's not counting his gear. But let's just do some quick math here. It was like 270, right? So 270 times 1007. So I don't know how percentages work. 270. A 100% of 1,000 would be 2,000. I think. Or would it be 1,000? I don't know, bro. I don't do math, honestly. Math is hard. The moral of the story is it's going to do a lot of extra damage. And if you build Arlen with a lot of damage and you build him with some pretty good crit rate and crit damage, he's going to be doing great shape. Plus Fu Xuan, who's going to give him crit rate.
Danger.
This is essentially turned into theory crafting. What started out as trying to decide if we're doing Argenti or not has turned into theory crafting. Trying to use Yukong and Arlen. What's Fu Xuan's speed? 102. Ting Yun's speed is fast, so she would always move before Arlen. Yeah, there's just a lot of characters that I've put levels into that I have not built. Like Luca, I put some into him, but I mean, he has next to no gear. Enhanced basic attack. When does he use enhanced basic attack? I have no idea. I don't play Luca, so I don't know. I do want to build Herta though. I mean, we'll just do that. It's only 8,000. Ooh, what's this? After launching an attack, there's a 50% fixed chance to increase own speed by 20%. That's pretty good too. 86% of ultimate multiplier increased by 288%. That's kind of dumb. Okay, let's go to teams. Okay, we're just going to make this the team that I'm using right now. Comp team is going to be the same. I mean, really, the teams are exactly the same. That's going to be really any hyper carry. Damage over time, Clara, and this is the test team. What we'll do is we will say Fu Xuan, Where's my boy at? Arlen. I guess Huohuo and Tingyun. And Huohuo will be the placeholder for Bronya. And this is just going to be hyper carry. Damage over time. We're going to have Clara as a carry because obviously Clara's wonderful. I might replace Natasha with Huohuo. In fact, I'll probably do that. Just to get a different element on the team. And then for the test setup, let's say Arlen, Yukong, Asta, we'll put Huohuo in there, and then Yukong and Asta. And then this will sort of be like Hanya's spot, if we ever do get Hanya. Because I think this could do ridiculous damage if the speed and everything works out. It would just be, it'd be really hard to speed tune. It'd be really hard to speed tune. We could say, because we don't have Hanya right now. I'm just trying to think. You could do something like Yangqing, oh, do Japard first. Japard, maybe Huohuo, and then maybe like Gwenaifen and Hanya. That would be kind of crazy. That'd be kind of crazy. Yeah, Gwenaifen, and then we'll just say Hanya. Well, no, we can't do that. We would need take that out. Yangqing. Because he can't be hit. And Japard can get hit. You have Huohuo here. So you'd have constant health on Japard and Gwenaifen. Gwenaifen, I believe, can do... What does Gwenaifen do? Puts Fire Kiss. After their burn, while inflicted with Fire Kiss, enemy receives 4 increased damage, which stacks 3 times, or lasts for 3 turns and can stack.
Hey! Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, I think you could definitely do, and obviously these characters aren't leveled up, right? But you could definitely do like this team Maybe if you don't have Huo, you could use somebody like Fu Xuan. You could use March 7th. I mean, you could even really use Natasha. But I mean, this is like a pretty basic, I guess you could say, standard team. If you want to make it really free-to-play friendly, you could just say March, Natasha, and then maybe Asta. Use March's shield to either taunt her, or you can use the shield on Yangqing. And if you have like an E6 March, then March will obviously heal. But Yangqing doesn't want to get hit at all. So that's kind of why I hesitate using the taunt shield on Yangqing. But if you're a little bit later in the game, you could use like Fire Trailblazer. Because Fire Trailblazer does have the taunt. And then anytime she uses the basic attack or the taunt, all the team gets like a little bit of a shield. But for me personally, that just seems a little too risky. So that's why I say really the best thing to pair with Yangqing would probably be Jabhard. Just because, you know, Jabhard pulls aggro. When struck with a killing blow, he immediately restores his HP. He deals ice damage. His ult applies a shield to all allies equal to 30% of his defense plus 150. Yeah, so you really want to build his defense. I want to say he had something that inherently made him more likely to get hit. Oh, and if you use this technique, a shield will be applied to all allies too. So yeah, if you technique up, you definitely have a shield. You could use Yangqing. And then obviously this is a more free-to-play option. If you don't have Yangqing, and the only reason I say this is because I have a E1 Yangqing. What you could do is maybe use March. And you could use Dan Heng. So I think this would be a pretty good free-to-play team. You can use March's shield on herself, or really whoever's about to die. If you use it on Dan Heng, he does obviously get his ability. I don't know if Asta's ult triggers his ability or not. It might. Natasha's ult might trigger it as well. But, you know, you obviously limited a little bit more here. If you don't want to use either Natasha or March, you could use, let's just say maybe Natasha. You could also use Herta. And Herta would do follow-up damage. So Dan Heng's going to be doing a lot of damage. Asta's going to be doing okay damage with her skill. Natasha's just there to kind of keep everybody else alive. So there is that. But I mean, there's really just a lot of options that you could do. I'm just looking at the free-to-play characters, and I'm trying to figure out what the best team would be. I mean, you could say I'm not really sure about Pela. I don't. You have to pull for Pela, kind of. I'd say. I mean that's a solid team. You do Natasha, Herta, Pela, and Dawn. You have defense shred. Natasha keeps you alive. I mean, there are good options with the characters that you just get in the game, obviously. If you want... See, I know Su Shang was a free-to-play at one point. You could get her. Claire's in the standard banner. Let's just say you have one standard banner character. Maybe like Himiko or Yangqing or Claire or somebody. You could go maybe... Trying to think who you could use. Maybe Don Hung. And then you have Himiko, Herta, and Natasha. Maybe. Because anytime you break weakness 3 times, Himiko's going to smack them. She's probably going to bring them close to below 50% HP. Herta's going to smack them. But Don Hung's really the one doing all the work, for real. Because he might break weakness. He's definitely going to be doing a lot of single target damage. So he's going to probably get him below 50%. Herta's going to hit him with the follow-up attack. She's probably going to break some weakness, and then Himiko's going to go through, smack him again. Whoever didn't get below 50% weakness, Herta's going to trigger again. So you're essentially getting like 4 attacks for 1 skill point. If that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure how it works. When an ally's attack causes an enemy's HP percentage to fall below 50%, she'll launch a follow-up attack, dealing ice damage equal to 32% of all attacks. To all allies. Oh, fuck. All enemies. Every time the talent is triggered, this character's crit rate increases by 3 times. Or 3%, and it can stack up to 5 times. So if her talent's triggered 5 times, she gets 15% crit rate. And then when the talent is triggered, damage increases by 10%.
Perfect.
So that's an option. I say you could do that. If you want Don Hung to just be like him, I say your best bet is like Don Hung. If you're just focusing on the damage you can get for Don Hung, we'll just say this is Hanya. Don Hung, Hanya, Gwenaifen, and then maybe Asta. Because obviously these two are going to give increased damage. Hanya is going to trigger his talent with speed and give him extra attack. Gwenaifen's going to make them do more damage. And then, you know, Astra's just going to help burn and break, which might help with Fire Kiss. and then all of your team is going to get more damage. Maybe instead of using Asta, you could also use where's she at? Tingyun. So now you have a different element in there. She can boost Dan Heng's attack. She can charge Dan Heng's attack, and she's going to use her basic attack every, 2 or 3 turns. On top of her battering Dan Heng. So he gets his ult more. Her ult actually gives him extra attack. The skill is going to help. Let's see, hold on. Did Dan Heng's thing say skill or just ability? Of an ally's ability. So I guess it could be ult as well. So yeah, I mean, he's going to have that ability all the time because Tingyun's going to target him. Hanya's going to target him. I mean, you could even take Gwenhyfen out if you have Bronya, maybe. Because Bronya's ult gives some pretty nice damage. She's probably going to be using her skill a lot. Hanya's going to help you get skill points back. So honestly, I think this would be a good team. You could probably take, if you don't have Bronya, you could use Gwenhyfen maybe. But we'll just say we'll take Gwenhyfen out for Bronya. So now you have Bronya, you have Tingyun, Hanya, and then Dan Heng. I think that might be a pretty good team too. Specifically, it'd be a good team because it takes advantage of Dan Heng's talent. But I think this team would be really good with anybody that wants to hit a lot. So, I mean, you could take Dan Heng out. You could put... because he's going to be using skill points a lot. You could probably use maybe Qing Shui. She likes to use... but she uses a lot of skill points, but that's what Hanya's for. You could use... instead of Qing Shui, you could use... I mean, Hook. She does some good fire damage. You could use Su Shang, maybe, because she wants to attack a lot. You could probably use Yang Qing, because Yang Qing doesn't want to get hit. Well, if you move first, and you're really fast, you don't have to worry about it. So Bronya can help him attack. In that case, Bronya's going to use her skill a lot. He's going to use his skill a lot. Hanya, I think, is probably going to use her burden once or twice. Again, I don't know if that burden can be stacked on other enemies. You might even, depending on if you're speed heavy or not, you might swap Tingyun out for Asta. But this really works with Dan Heng just for his specific ability, like I mentioned. You want something skill point efficient, you could use Arlen. The only difference is, like I said, you might want to use Fu Xuan to keep Arlen alive. Because Fu Xuan does help keep Arlen alive. And then Huohuo would obviously be Bronya. But yeah, I think this would be a really solid team. I mean, you could probably, if you had Argenti, you could use Argenti. There's really a lot that you can do with Hanya, and then if you put Bronya in there, Bronya, and then Tingyun. But like I said, if you don't have Bronya, then you could definitely use Gwenhyfen. She's just gonna, instead of helping Dan Heng get his ability a little bit faster and getting that ult boost and the skill boost, she's just gonna help you do more damage to one character. So essentially her and Hanya are going to be putting a lot of buffs and debuffs on an enemy for you. So let me actually fly to the parlor car. But let's check this out one more time. I don't think I have any more now. But I believe that's going to be it for today. So I do appreciate everyone that stopped by. If you're watching this, obviously post stream, appreciate the support. We obviously didn't pull for Argenti tonight, so you know, I was kind of waiting one way or the other to see what everybody said, but we didn't really get much of an answer. So if you want to see me pull for Argenti, comment below and let me know how many times you think I ought to pull for Argenti. Like I said, I really don't want him. I'd rather have Hanya, because any good support characters that you can have, the better, and it makes your teams a lot more flexible the more harmony units you do have. It just makes it more diverse. So if you want to see me pull for him and Hanya, comment below. You know, show the stream some love, show the video some love. Like I said, there is The Last of Us Part 1 of the Let's Play coming out tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will be in the chat for that. And looking forward to seeing you guys there. Thanks again for stopping by. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.